Hey everyone, Aeonknight here, and here's my quick tanking guide. And so I'm basically going to go over what my tanking spec is and the glyphs that I picked for it as of the patch 4.0.1. So here we go, let's take a quick look. 31 points spent in protection, obviously. First talent I spent my points on was Divinity, just for the fact that it will boost healing done to you as well as healing done by yourself. Next thing I picked up was Seals of the Pure, which increases the damage of my seals, which is great as a paladin tank for threat. Next thing I picked up Judgments of the Just for the fact that it will reduce the attack speed of my target for 20 seconds by 20%. Next thing, obviously, what paladin tank would not pick up Toughness. Helps with damage mitigation. Hollow Ground is also another thing we pick up since we now have 30-second cooldown on Consecration. Blessing of Sanctuary is no longer an ability, it is now a talent. And since it is a talent now, it does not have the stand bonus, and you can't give it to anyone else but yourself. But it still comes with the same boost that helps every paladin tank out by returning mana and reduces the damage taken. Next thing picked up was, obviously the Hammer of the Righteous. Great for AoE tanking. Holding massive amounts of threat, and it does give you a charge of holy power. Then Wrath of the Lightbringer boosts damage to your Crusader Strike and Judgments, so definitely something worth picking up to hold more threat. Shield of the Righteous. Now if you take a look, it gets a damage bonus with each holy power that you have on, so definitely something to keep in mind while tanking. Next thing I picked up was Grand Crusader, just for the fact that it will refresh your Avenger Shield, which is great. Vindication, great, because it used to be part of the Retribution line, now it's part of the tanking line, which will help with the fact that it will reduce the amount of damage you're taking. And now we don't have to spam Holy Shield, it is now just a talent that will be activated with Shield of the Righteous, Word of Glory, or Inquisition, which is excellent. So one thing that you don't have to worry about spamming. Guarded by Light is the next talent I picked up. Explanation is all there for you. It's quite long to explain, but it's just pretty self-explanatory why you would pick that up as a paladin tank. It will give you a kind of sacred shield when you use Word of Glory on yourself. Sacred Duty is great because your judgments have a 50% chance of making your Shield of Righteous a critical strike. So, when you're doing a boss fight, holding threat will be a lot easier. And next thing I spent was Shield of the Templar for my talent points. I mean, it's pretty obvious there. It reduces cooldown of Avenger Shield, Guardian of the Ancient, which won't be released till Cataclysm, and then Avenging Wrath is now reduced by 60 seconds, so it's great. And of course, Ardent Defender, just as a oh shit button, pretty much. So then I splashed over to Retribution to pick up Crusade to increase Crusader Strike damage, Hammer of the Righteous. Not really worried about Templar's Verdict or Holy Shock, but yeah. And the next thing I picked up was Arbiter of Light for the fact that it will increase your Judgment's damage, since it will help with threat. Things I found useless were Eternal Glory, because Word of Glory is not going to be used that much. It's only just like, an emergency heal for the most part. Improved Hammer of Justice, reducing it by maximum of 20 seconds. It's not that viable, especially in boss fights. They're immune. Reckoning, it's a waste if you put anything in Reckoning. I mean, if you want, a chance for extra swing, just pick up Mongoose. Divine Guardian I will pick up once Cataclysm is released, just because it'll help my party and raid. And then of course I'm going to pick up Eye for an Eye because every time we get attacked by a caster, which every paladin hates, at least it'll return some of the damage that we take. And then I'm planning to pick up Judgments of the Pure to get the melee haste, which will also help with threat. Now to look at glyphs. As you can see, we have Glyph of Judgment. Again, boosted judgment for more threat, especially for single target for boss fights. Will help out a lot more. Next thing pick up is Glyph of Seal of Truth for the fact that you will get 10 expertise while your Seal of Truth is active. Help with that cap. And then Glyph of Hammer of Righteous, again for holding multiple mobs, extra damage for more threat. Glyph of Dazing Shield, just to help with pulls. And then Glyph of Divine Plea, extra mana is always great. You know, you never want to run out of mana as a paladin tank. Glyph of Holy Wrath, definitely, since you know Cataclysm will have a lot of elemental fights. It will boost your tanking ability. Glyph of Lay on Hands, kind of obvious. Glyph of Blessing of Kings, since that's what the main blessing you're going to be using now. Glyph of Judgment, I changed actually, so this video is a little old. So, yeah. Okay, so let's do a quick demo. So here I am, just, you know, showing you the type of damage you're going to be dishing out and how well it's performing if you look at the numbers and everything. My health doesn't go, it goes a little low, but, you know, I'm still working things out, but still mitigates a lot of damage. They actually boosted the damage of the mobs out here, but this is actually one of my favorite farming spots, so if you're a gold farmer, that's definitely a place to go. You should recognize that. And here's a little clip of my clip of me getting the Hollow achievement, so enjoy. And thanks for watching. I'm going to have more videos coming out. I've actually gone PvP Holy, so there will be a video coming out soon. If you like it, please subscribe, and there will be more coming out. Take care, and see you later.